everyone, and welcome back. It is Father's Day weekend, and of course, as usual, in New England here in Massachusetts, it was raining all day Saturday, so Sunday it's time to crank out and try and get another project done amongst the mosquitoes and the piles of ants. And this right here is what I call my desert oasis. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Christy. I am located in Massachusetts, Zone 6A, and I am done with big projects, and as usual, I can't sit still. I feel like I always can do something, so our new project is creating another strip of a garden bed. Now this is going to run the same length as it does over here, so I'm going to till. It shouldn't be as much of a challenge because I am not working up against cut down trees that were mulched down, so I won't have to get anything out. I'm basically going to till. There'll be a lot of rocks, so that will be something that will pause me every now and then, but I do have a lot of 50-50 mix left from when we had it delivered a few months ago, so I figured why not do another strip, or maybe two. It depends on how much time. I really want to get some fall planting in. I ordered some snapdragons and some more autumn colored sunflowers, so I'm figuring why not just get some more. And I also have 4 trays of zinnias I was going to plant where my dahlias were last year. However, I figured this gets some great sun, and I would like to keep everything all in one place. So I have my kids outside with me. I did mark off my big long row that I plan on doing, and I found some twine that I had to try and help my row stay even. So I'm going to stay in between those. It should, again, not take as long. The kids are out collecting and throwing rocks, so we're going to see how much we can get done before lunchtime. And then hopefully when the sun comes out later, I can get some more 50-50 mix in and maybe attempt to do another row. I was definitely looking into cool flowers and trying to see what I can plant out this fall and get into the ground. So here we are. We are not growing grass this year. Our main plan was to get grass in here, but I figured, you know what, if we're not doing grass, I don't want to have this empty space right here. It's kind of getting taken over by some ants. Unfortunately, ants in our area have been kind of bad this year, along with mosquitoes. So we're just gonna go ahead and see what we can get done. Now again, for this project, just as we did for the past ones, anytime that I needed to till, originally I was going to go to Home Depot or any other big box store and rent a tiller, but my husband got me an attachment for his Milwaukee. So I have the Milwaukee cultivator. These things right here can literally go through all the roots that we have from the pine trees here. They are amazing. It can just kick back the rocks, and I don't get them in the shins because of the little safeguard that's there. So I'm going to use this to clear this whole strip, and we'll see how long it takes me. Literally not even 2 minutes in, snagged a nice pine tree root, so I have to go get some clippers, get that out, and then maybe we'll be able to move on some more. So about maybe 10 minutes ago, I said, oh, this is gonna be super easy because I'm not dealing with mulch. So wrong. Take that back. The amount of roots that are already starting to pile up, not gonna be quick and as fast as I was hoping for, but it's all right. We got this. Oh yeah, remember when I also said there's no wood chips here because we weren't by where the trees were cut down? Well, that too was a lie. So I need to rake out all of these so I can get to the soil better. It's not as bad here, but that's okay. And then I already have my root pile starting, so yeah, keep on trucking along. All right, so I think we're about halfway done. A lot of challenges, just little nitpicking things like I had to get rid of some of the grounded up stump from when we had our tree removal, but it was actually just one small patch that was really good. But there's a ton of rocks and a ton of roots. So a lot of work, but obviously not as bad as before. I'm just seeing if I can just keep the rocks off to the side and making a root pile. So I'll show you that after, but I'm a little concerned because I was digging up a root and a bee came out from under the ground. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So we're gonna proceed with caution. All right, we have everything tilled. Hallelujah. The amount of rocks, roots that I'm cutting through. I already got rid of one wheelbarrow full of like little roots and grounded up tree stump. We have those. So this is good. I hope I can have enough 50-50 mix to fill it, and then maybe possibly do another one if I have the energy or time to do so. And we are done. Minus cleanup, we are good to go, and I am pumped. All right, we have our second cut flower row done. It is tilled. It has some fresh 50-50 mix of compost and topsoil. I raked it in, and I also scattered in some worm castings too. And then I'll always put some more worm castings in and other amendments as I am planting. So I have zinnias that will be going here, and I am going to be starting my fall flowers soon in either this month or next month, like snapdragons, some more sunflowers. So my poor sunflower patch has been basically decimated. So we did some indoor seed starting in the greenhouse. So hopefully that will help deter any of the chipmunks or squirrels from eating over there. I do have one of those like fake owls, and it's just not doing the trick. But I do see a few popping up. So there might be some hope with my second succession. But even just being over here working, I've seen even birds go over there. They are just like not intimidated by it. So we have this done. Now I need to get some stakes in soon to support my dahlias and put the netting up, and then we should be good for today. And if you want to stay updated, go ahead and click like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I will see you all next time. Happy gardening. Bye. So remember how I said I was done for the day, and see you all next time. Well, cute, 15 minutes later after cleanup, I decided I think I'm gonna start a second row, or at least get a quarter or a third of it tilled, just so that way it's in place. Now this row would be for more of my fall plantings. I was just trying to map it out, and I do have this nice sunny spot with one of my peony bushes where I was always talking about how that's where my dahlias went last year, or I was gonna put my zinnias there, but I would love to grow more peonies. So I was thinking what I would do is use that spot to get more perennials such as peonies in there, and over the course of this fall maybe figure out where to get some. And then I would just use another row right here, which is just 3 feet spaced out from the previous one. I don't have too much 50-50 mix left, but I think because it's such a small space and I'm not really putting too much, I could just have my dad's truck just get about a cubic yard or something like that, or just get some bags. I don't need too much, so I think I could get away with just like 1 or 2 truckfuls, which would be nice. And yeah, we'll get all my snapdragons, and I'm really trying to learn about cool flowers. So if I do have some space, I would love to like get some feverfew or some other flowers ready to go for the following spring, because I would love to be able to open up my roadside flower stand earlier in the year. So I'm trying to plan ahead right now. So I figured I don't want to be doing this in the dead heat of July and August, so why not get it started? I have this Thursday off too, so if it's not raining while I am home with the kids, I probably could get this at least tilled and not really worry about getting any type of extra soil on there, since it won't be used for quite a few weeks. So that's my game plan, and I'll keep you updated. So we'll leave it at that, and then this time I promise you I will see y'all later. Bye. It is a mess.
It is.
Yeah.
A bag.
Did Mommy make a mess?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you putting in the bucket?
There's a rat.
Rocks.
I know, upside down.
It's okay, put it in.